it's Courtney, and I am back with another video, and today's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do a reaction video. I'm getting ready. I have my doctor's appointment today for my high-risk pregnancy doctor, hoping that I go there, and they kind of say, oh, you're good, we don't think you really need to continue this, because obviously whenever I was having issues, you guys know the story. You guys that have been around here for a long time, you know the trials and tribulations that I went through. I was in a different place at that time, and there are reasons that I had issues. You guys know. I'm not going to get into that because I'm doing a reaction video right now, but I was at a different place, and it can't be compared to my life today. You know what I mean? So I'm just hoping that I go, and they're like, understand what I mean when I say that, because obviously my pregnancy with my 6-year-old, not an issue. There was nothing. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go Easter shopping with my mother-in-law. Love her to death. She's always there for me. So there's that. So I'm gonna get ready, but we're also going to react to Tom Macdonald's new song, Castles. So I have heard this song once or twice so far, and I obviously liked it, but I can't remember like a bunch of the words and that kind of stuff. Obviously, I've only heard it twice. I have a brain that's healing from Xanax addiction, and I don't know if the new people here know this or not, but one thing from that you get is like really bad memory. So I could probably listen to this song 50 times and only memorize 10 of the words. Now if I listen to it once I learn the words, I'll like never forget them. But it's easier for me to react again because obviously I don't really remember a lot of the song. So, and just an FYI, we love Tom Macdonald, so it's gonna be a little bit biased probably. Just being honest. I think he is very intelligent. I think that he speaks the truth. I think that some of the stuff he says, I'm like, God damn, this dude is smart. And he gets it. And somebody is finally saying things that a lot of people are thinking. So yeah. We're going to listen to Church. It just came out 5 days ago. It has 2.6 million views. If you guys don't know who Tom Macdonald is, go check him out. Fucking brilliant. This dude is brilliant, whether it's his political type songs, whether it's his addiction songs. He has a song about cancer that, if that song doesn't touch you, you're a fucking sociopath. Just saying. So anyways, let's listen to this song, and obviously I'm going to pause it every few minutes because I don't just want to be like, here's his song, let's listen to it. I want to put my content in with it as well. So I'm not all high tech. This is you know, low budget over here as it comes, so we're just gonna watch it on my phone.
I need a short drink or a long prayer. I've been sober, but I don't care. I'm so scared of my own self, I get no help, and that's no fair, so don't go there. I've been hell and back. I got scorched hair in this Gucci cap. I got empty bottles and a million bottles. I regret swallowing the Ativan. Let's be real, I resent the way that I feel. I pretend that it's cool, but I miss getting drunk, and I'm angry that God doesn't help when I kneel.
Okay, so I already have to pause, because God, damn, when he says, I resent the way that I feel, any of you guys that have been through addiction, oh my God, it is just, you hate who you are, how you feel, you hate everything. When you're first getting clean, I swear to God, that was one of the hardest times in my life, because all the things, sorry, I'm like doing makeup too, but all the things that I was using to cover and not feel and minimize and swallow down all those feelings, they all just come out at once. And instead of dealing with each loss and each trauma one at a time when they came, everything just bombarded me all at once, and it was all on my shoulder right there again, like it had just happened, because I didn't deal back in that time. So fuck yes, you resent the way that you feel. You don't want to feel that way. That's why we used for as long as we did, because we don't want to fucking feel this way. We don't want to feel at all, happy or sad. I just don't want to feel, because if I'm feeling, that means I'm dealing. And you know, that's An addict's worst nightmare is to feel. Or a lot of them. You know, some people don't use it for that reason.
I said my prayers. When I got clean, it just got worse. I quit doing drugs and I pleaded with Jesus to save me, but he didn't hear my words. The don't work, it hurts. I went to church, now I need liquid courage. Whiskey in my glass, I take the knives out of my back to stir it. Go to hell and back again, then show you burns to prove I earned it. I need shots of God to gain the strength I need. I'm just a person.
So yes. So how he says, basically that he's just a person. Dang it, what did he say? I lost it because I wasn't paying attention. So I want to listen to that section again. Okay, that's it. Okay, so he says, I quit doing drugs and shit just got worse. I was talking to a counselor the other day. She is like a mothers in recovery counselor type thing, and you know, they just call to check in, whatever, when they know that you have had drug or addiction issues in the past. They just call and check in and say, hey, what's up, is there anything you need? Do you need to find AA groups? Do you need to find a support group? Like, whatever. And I talked to that woman for about 45 minutes, and we had that exact conversation. You know, everybody says, oh, well, when you get clean, you know, everything should be all good. Trash. The trash men, not just trash. Everything should be all good. You should just start feeling better. No bullshit. My teeth whistled. When you first get clean, and I'm talking about after the initial feeling like shit. Like, I'm sick, I'm hurting, I'm shitting my pants, I'm puking everywhere, I can't get off the couch, I can't be a normal human being. And that's a lot of the reason why people just keep using. Not because they're trying to get high at that point. They're past that. There's no such thing as getting high after a while. No, it's because you just want to be able to function. And you have to do that substance or take that drink to be able to function as a normal human being. You're not high. You're just how you should be with nothing. But your mind thinks that to function normally, you need that substance now because it's become a habit or an addiction. But when you first get clean, and like I said, after the feeling bad part, this is like when you're starting to feel good physically, but around you, everything's just, nothing is working, nothing is going well, because when you were getting high, and you had things that somebody wanted, you had drugs, you had this, you had whatever the case may be, you had a million people that if you called and asked for a ride, hell yeah, they'll come get you and take you wherever you want, because you'll give them a little line or whatever. If you need this, need that, whatever, you had 20 people that you could call right there at that second that would be willing to do that for you, because you have something that they want. But then as soon as you get clean and you're like, hey, I'm not fucking with this, you ain't got those people anymore. Because they were not your friends. They were people that you got high with, or came and bought drugs off of you, or whatever you want to call it. None of those people are friends. Well, I can't say none of them, because obviously, I'm still friends with a few of the people. They also got clean. I still love a few people that are actively using, but I can't be around them, obviously. Because it's just not, I don't want to be judgmental towards them, because obviously I was right there with them, but I also can't put myself in the position to be around that shit. So, it does get worse. It doesn't get better. It's horrible for the first few years, because you're digging yourself out of that hole. You are, as I said, you're having to deal with everything that you didn't deal with for years. You're having to deal with it all at once. And it fucking sucks. So, let's get back to that. So, oh man, I just dropped my makeup brush behind the thing. Sorry I'm going on so long, guys, but like I told you, I want to put my own words into it as well. Or not my own words, but my own.
With Jesus to save me, but he didn't hear my words. That don't work, it hurts. I went to church, now I need liquid courage. Whiskey in my glass, I take the knives out of my back to stir it. Go to hell and back again, then show you burns to prove I earned it. I need shots of God to gain the strength I need. I'm just a person.
Okay, so, and also a line that he said in there, can you hear me? Are you listening? Like, when you go through a lot of trauma, or you go through addiction, or the loss and the grief and everything is just happening, you're like, if God is this person, if God is almighty, why would he put me through this? If I'm praying, nobody's listening to me. Nobody's answering anything. I'm begging. I don't want to feel this way. I'm begging. I will do anything to not feel this way. Nobody's listening. And it really, really shakes you and makes you feel like, well, if God was real, then why would he let me suffer like this? Why would he let me go through this? And it's really easy to get down in that hole, which I'm agnostic. I believe there's something bigger than us. I just don't know exactly what. I don't know if it's aliens. I don't know if it's God. I don't know if God's a woman. I don't know if God is an animal. I don't know. I just believe that there is something. There's no way that you can tell me that the only thing in this universe is humans on this one planet, and there's nothing greater. And that's it. Because we're dumbasses. Humans are dumb. And we're terrible by nature. So you're telling me that there's nothing else greater than us? That's unfortunate. So, not every human is terrible, but you get what I'm saying. Like, humans do some terrible shit. A lot. Okay.
Don't hear me, and my demons are there, always listening. I get lost in the dark, drowning in whiskey. And I went in so far, you say you miss me. I'm on a ship in...
Okay, so, dang it, I'm busy listening to what they're saying next, so I'm forgetting what they're saying.
Always listening.
Okay, so, something, I'm praying to God, are you listening? My demons are always there. My demons are there, always listening. Fuck. That is some deep shit right there, because, again, if you've ever been through addiction or anything like that, you know that those demons inside your head are just waiting for a reason to tell you it's okay to fuck up. It's okay. It ain't a big deal, you know? It's like your mind fights against you and allows you to justify things that you would never justify. And it's the demons in your head that are saying, yeah, let's get high, let's do this. It won't hurt anybody. Nobody's even gonna know. And then once you do fuck up, you take a drink. They're like, oh, well, you already drank, so you might as well go and get buy some dope. Nobody's still gonna know. And you can do it once and be over with. Your demons are always listening for you to have the tiniest little seed of doubt. And then they'll come in and say, yeah, do it. Let's do it. It's like the devil on your shoulder. It's fucking true. Your demons are always listening. And anybody that says, oh, I'm past relapsing and I'm past this and that, that's when you're in danger of relapsing the most, is when you think that you don't have to worry anymore. And when you think that you're above fucking up. Because your demons will always be there. No matter how long you have in recovery. I've got over 8 years. I've got 8.5 years. Wow. 8 years and 2 months.
Say you miss me. I'm on a ship in a bottle, so say goodbye at the shore. Break the glass so you'll find me. I'm not who I was before. Close my eyes in the darkness and hold on through the storm. I'm a wreck in a bottle. I wasn't built for a war. Those church pews, bright lights, whiskey glasses, bottles of booze. Make short days turn long nights. The bottle, the Bible, I didn't know what to choose.
So that part where he's saying, I don't know if he's talking about I'm not who I used to be, like pertaining to his addiction, like the person he was when he was addicted, or the person he is in addiction. I'm not the person that I was before I got addicted, or I'm not the person that I was while I was addicted. But either way, truth. I mean, addiction will just make you somebody that. Who is that? Even with my mental health issues, even 3 years ago, my husband and I have been together over 8 years now. Even 3 years ago, before I had my mental health under control and doing great with it, I look back to who I was even 3 or 4 years ago, and I'm like, what the what made me think that that was normal and I was doing fine and I didn't need help? And that goes back to the demons in your head. They try to keep you sick. The demons in your head want you to stay sick. And yeah, you just aren't the person. I'm not that person that I was whenever I was, snorting dope. And I'm not that person that I was 3 or 4 years ago when I was so fucking depressed that it was more like 5 years ago. But honestly, I think what it was is like, once again, I think it was mixed with postpartum, and then I was still dealing with grief from everything, from not dealing with anything. I started using when I was 12. Hard drugs whenever I was 12. So from 12 on, all the trauma and grief and loss, I never felt any of it, and I never dealt with any of it. At the time, of course, I would cry and I was sad, but dealing with it and being sad and grief and crying are completely different. So I think we're almost done, and I gotta hurry up here because my mother-in-law's gonna be here.
Bible still with me. My eyes can't see from the bottles of whiskey. I don't believe anybody will miss me. And I'm on my knees. Tell me, God, are you listening?
Dude, I love it. And the thing is like I said, I'm agnostic. So it's not even like, I'm like, oh my God, God saved me and this and that. No. It's like they say in AA. It doesn't matter if it's God. It doesn't matter. Whatever your higher power is, it gets you through. It does get you through. My higher power is my children. They were the thing that I came through all that for. Because they needed the best mom that they could possibly have. And if I didn't take control of that, then who would? Nobody. So I had to do that, and my kids were my higher power that drove me the whole time. And for him, if it's church, good. If it for you it's church and God or Jesus or whatever, or Hinduism or Judaism, whatever it is for you, good. Please have something. Please have that higher power. And please look to it when you feel like everything's just horrible. And do realize that, yes, it sucks at first. And yes, it is so hard. And yes, it feels like things are so much worse for the first year or two. But for my husband and I, we had nothing for like the first 4 years we were together. 3 or 4 years. Things just started looking up for us a few years ago. Like, really looking up for us. And now, I don't want to go into all that, but we're doing good. And it just proves to me and everybody that knows us that you can recover. And you don't have to be who you were. And that label that you got doesn't have to be what you're known for. And it doesn't have to be something that stays with you lifelong. Some people will still judge you no matter what you do. It doesn't matter how long you're clean, because I still have people that say, oh, I think he's back on drugs. Not recently, but, within the last few years. You will always have people that are either jealous that you're doing so well, or you're doing better than them, or people that just want to see others fail. But just realize that it will get better. And the best thing that you can do to people that are judging you and saying that, you're using still or this or that, the best thing that you can do to get back at them is succeed and be amazing. So that's all I wanted to say. I fucking love this song. I think I'm going to do some reviews of some of his older songs as well. Let me know if you guys want to hear that. If not, I understand too. But I really like this dude. Actually, my husband and I both have shirts coming in the mail, so I'll show you guys that. Maybe once I get it, I'll do another review, once I have the merch. But yeah, I don't know. I love that song. I think I might review the song about cancer on here next, because, oh my god, like I said, if that song does not touch you, you're a fucking sociopath. Just saying. But, alright guys, I gotta get ready. I gotta get out of here. Gotta go get this baby monitored. So, y'all have a great day. I love y'all so much, and I'll see y'all later. Bye!